Hey there, Saber fans, Shameem here. Yes, I am still alive, and yes, I am still retired. Though today I am dipping my toes back into the custom Saber community a little bit to make a cameo appearance on Greg's latest install video, as this was a project that he and I collaborated on. He reached out to me a few months ago explaining his vision for the project and what he wanted done, and why he wanted my involvement. And after consulting with him, it was something that I decided I wanted to do and be involved with. So I'm recording this little video to insert into the middle of Greg's reveal of the finished product. But before we get to the finished product, I'd just like to do a little teaser. Anyway, this is the sacrifice. Concept that I had of what Obi Wan Kenobi's lightsaber post Death Star explosion in A New Hope might look like. The idea being, of course, that Vader recovered Obi-Wan's lightsaber when he cut down his former master and maybe stored the lightsaber aboard his quarters on the Death Star. And then when the Death Star was destroyed by Luke Skywalker and the Rebels, Vader went back in his TIE fighter and recovered the charred remains of his master's lightsaber. And I've done several of these over the years, for those who were familiar with my my YouTube channel and my projects. But Greg used to own one of these sabers, and he sold it off some years ago and always sort of regretted it, he told me. So he said that he wanted to do a new version of the sacrifice and this time have a crystal chamber inside. So he reached out and said, is this something you'd like to do? Because I kind of want the original person who did it to do the weathering on the lightsaber. And I thought that would be fun. Let's do that. So we have an empty... I think it's a Korbanth, the newest version of the Korbanth. I'm so out of it. It's been years since I'm not up to date on the new electronics and the new versions of these hilts. But Greg sent me the empty lightsaber, and he gave me sort of parameters of what he wanted done with the damage. So we ended up putting two holes, one here in the neck, and then of course one down here in the Graflex clamp for the crystal reveal. And yeah, I just did the same weathering process that I've done on all the other sacrifice hilts that I've done. And we've got our little transistor greeblies serving as the switches. So yeah, it's empty right now. Greg will show off the finished installed product, but Greg, it was a pleasure and an honor to be asked to be part of this project. Thank you for dragging me back and dipping one of my toes into the world of custom sabers again. It is a world that I remember very fondly and really enjoyed a lot of the friendships and sense of community that we had. So it's a privilege to be back on a video here. Thank you so much, and may the Force be with you.
What's going on, guys? Greg here. As you could probably tell by now based off that intro video, this is a pretty special reveal that I have today. So this is the Remnant lightsaber. This is a saber that was based off of the sacrifice saber that Shameem, as you saw in the intro, had done for all those years. It was a saber that I once owned, and I did really regret getting rid of it. And so I talked to him and kind of spoke to him about this project because I actually wanted a saber to go along with the backstory that I was planning for the Galactic Star Cruiser, which my wife and I just got off of 3 days ago. So this saber was a collaboration with Shameem. It was on the Galactic Star Cruiser. And additionally, the name Remnant, as some of you might be curious about, is also the name of the sound font that I'm going to be revealing in conjunction with this saber. So not only are we going to have this reveal here, but it's also going to include a sound font that's going to be for sale on May the 4th. That's going to also honor Shameem's sacrifice sound font, which again, with his blessing, I took the idea of his sound font and then I completely made a brand new sound font. The only thing I did is, you'll see when we boot it up here, the first, I want to say about 3 seconds of the hum is going to be very similar to the first 3 seconds of the hum on Shameem's original sound font. I did that just to honor the sound because the beginning of that hum was really unique. But I also kind of distorted it and brought it in with the rest of the hum. So it's there, but it's kind of more of an Easter egg if you guys notice it. This saber is installed from here downward, actually, because I wanted to play it into the story of this saber being damaged post-Death Star explosion as part of my story on the Star Cruiser. I did not install the emitter connector here or in the emitter itself for a blade, so that I could show the shine through here, as well as, again, have a part of my backstory that was I was trying to fix this saber on the Star Cruiser and meet someone who might be able to help me along my way. So without further ado, let's kind of get into the nitty gritty. So first of all, a quick overview here of just seeing the actual weathering. This is a Korbanth hilt that Shameem helped me weather. He used his old process, which is just incredible. It was the first day he released it, and absolutely just destroyed this saber. Additionally, as you guys might be able to tell here, this is also featuring a Goth Master Metal chassis, which is weathered just to mimic the outside of the hilt, which is going to be really, really awesome. I can't wait to reveal that along with the font. So let's get to it. So saber comes apart here. Just going to take it apart here. And I'm going to pull it here. So we're going to have the upper half there. And just to take this out gently, we're going to have the rest of the saber like this. So let me just go through here real quick. So we have, like I said, the Goth Master chassis, which has been weathered and then damaged slightly. I have, covered lights there. You can see the damage on some of the piping. And then my favorite part is I actually really destroyed the crystal reveal gate here. So what we can do is you can open it up like normal. But if you notice, it is just, it's mangled, it's beat up. Some of the brass is beat up there. It's bent here. I think there's a couple of spots throughout the hilt, up in here it's all bent. And like I said, I added a small scar to the crystal, which is a little bit hard to notice, but it is there. Let's see here. So I'm going to close that up for a second here. So like I said, this is kind of the reveal of the saber. And what's nice is that when this saber is together, the crystal reveal actually will go right to the crystal door there, which will allow for the perfect reveal of the damaged crystal inside. So I'm going to get this booted up to the actual sound font. So this sound font is going to be available on May the 4th. It's going to be bundled with two other sound fonts, excuse me. All of them for $10. I just want to kind of hopefully get it out there to the community. I've been doing sound fonts for not too long, so hopefully you guys like it and check it out. Oops. Wrong button. See, you have a fully moving crystal reveal that is rotating, which is fully programmable. I have a flickering crystal. I changed the color, the wrong one. So, like I said, the sound font, I do have a full preview video available, which will be linked down below just so you guys can check it out. But really, Shameem, I am so appreciative that I got to work with you on a project like this. When I first came into the community, Shameem was kind of, at the top up there. He was just doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And I remember as soon as he put the Sacrifice 2.0 saber up for sale, I jumped on it immediately. And talked to him over the years, got a lot of pointers from him. And like I said, I'm really proud to still know him and be able to communicate with him. And like I said, I'm so lucky and proud to be able to have this as part of my collection. So Shameem, if you are watching this, which I do hope you are, please know how much this means to me, and I think how much it'll mean to the community to see you kind of give your amazing touch back onto a saber, because it really is just a work of art what you do, and we're lucky to have you. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the reveal. Like I said, I will have more details about this saber as well as the sound font up on my page on May the 4th, which right now it is 11:14 on May the 3rd, so you'll see it shortly. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will be talking to you guys later, and May the 4th be with you.